what you do with this is it just spit all over me. That doesn't taste good, in case you're wondering. Hey friends, I am so glad to be back. Today I'm going to share with you some of my favorite things, hence the name March Favorites. I got this idea from my really good friend Maylene. I'll put in a little clip right here. She last year did several of these videos of her monthly favorites. I always really enjoyed watching them, so I figured you guys might too, especially in light of the current situation of the health crisis and pandemic that we are in. We can't really go anywhere right now, and so pretty much all these things that I'm going to share with you, you can order almost all of them from Amazon, but if not, definitely somewhere online. So I just wanted to share with you some of the things that I've really been enjoying lately. Most of them are all from before all of this started, and they're things that I've been using for a while and really love. So I just want to share them with you because I think that you guys might enjoy them too. So basically how it will work is I split all of the things up into 5 different categories. So let me get my list so I don't mess this up. The first category is technology. The second one is lifestyle, like a real blogger. The third one is food, then beauty, then classroom. So I will, in each category, just show you the thing that I love, tell you a little bit about it, and that'll be it. I linked all the things that are from Amazon. I put in a list in my storefront, which I have now, that I'm really excited about. It's been really awesome and useful and helpful to me and other people, just to help like organize the things that I love, so that you guys can have easy access to them. So the first link I'll put in the description box is the list of everything from Amazon in one place, but then I'll also itemize, is that the right word? I don't know. Like I'll put a timestamp and then the item and then the link for each individual thing, trying to make it as easy as possible for you. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to share with you is technology favorites. I know that a lot of us are embarking on a new journey of digital teaching, online learning, all of that. And so these are some things that I have had for a while now, but I'm using them a lot more now that I'm looking at a computer and my phone all day long instead of being in the classroom with my kindergartners. So the first thing that I want to share with you is a Selfie ring light. My mom got this for me for Christmas and I was so excited when I opened the package. So this one my mom got from Target, but I found a comparable one on Amazon and I linked both of them down below for you. So essentially it's just this little clip thing, and it comes with a cord that you can charge it with. So essentially you clip it on your phone and then there's a button back here that turns it on to 3 settings. So I always use this first one because it's brightest, but then there's 2 other like natural looking things if you're more into that, I guess. So it comes with this cord that you can use to charge it. So you just plug it in, except I'm doing it the wrong way. You plug it in and then just put it in any USB plug, and then a red light flashes on the back while it's charging. Yeah, this has been super useful to me. I take it with me almost everywhere that I go. I usually keep it in this little Vera Bradley zipper wallet thing because it fits perfectly. And then I also have my little remote that I actually don't know where it is right now, that I keep in here too. And I always carry these with me so that I'm ready to vlog on the go, even though I almost never do that. I'm always ready. But anyway, like I said, my mom got this one specifically from Target. It's the Heyday brand, but I linked one that's the same exact price and has good reviews on Amazon, both down below for you. The second thing I want to share with you is a tripod that I also got from my mom for Christmas. She was like on it, and I call it, I don't know if this is really the official name, but I call it the Octopus tripod because it kind of looks like an octopus. Yes, I know an octopus has 8 legs. This has 3, I know. But the reason that I call it that is because it kind of looks like tentacles, but also look how cool this is. You can like bend them in any direction that you want. It's so cool. So usually how I use this is always what I carry in my backpack or purse or anywhere that I go. Because it just sets up really easily and nicely to sit on a tabletop. This expands to fit your phone. I have an iPhone 11 and it fits in here just fine. So I use it mostly just on a tabletop surface, like when I'm recording at school on my desk, this is what I use to put it on. But it's also really cool because it can like I can curve this to fit over my chair, or like I've done it over top of my anchor chart like whiteboard easel thing before if I was taking a time lapse of me like cleaning my whiteboard or something, because these can bend in any direction. And I just think that this is like the coolest thing. It's also really inexpensive. It's only $15, and it comes with the little remote that I was telling you I keep in here with the light. It comes with the remote as well. So this is only $15, and I think that that is a really good deal. The last technology thing that I want to share with you are these blue light glasses. I already know that I'm going to have a lot of reflections when I put them on, so bear with me. Yeah, there's my ring light and my phone reflection. So yes, these specific ones I ordered because Haley Caitlin, who is another teacher vlogger on Instagram and YouTube, recommended these specific ones, and so I bought them because I trust her opinion. But when I looked at the exact ones that I ordered to be able to share with you guys, they are no longer available, like at all. Not even a choice that's sold out. Like they don't exist anymore. So I did some research and looked at some reviews of other brands, and so I picked a brand that seemed the most comparable to these. Mine were I think $12 or $13 for this pair, and the pair that I linked below for you guys is $18 or $19, but you get two pair. So I linked ones that looked almost identical to mine. I think they're called the tortoise shade, and then it also comes with a black pair. So you would get two for the $18 or $19. So share with a friend. I personally never really got headaches from looking at technology too much. Also because I would use my phone, but not really very much during the school day ever. And so there weren't a ton of long periods that I was looking at technology. But now that we are all on our computers and phones for lots of hours in the day, I think that these are going to come in really handy. So I'm enjoying these so far. Just don't try to take a picture of yourself in them. I just tried to do that for like a first day of school of digital learning thing. It took me way too many takes to try to get the reflection out of these. I like closed my blinds, I turned off the light, like all the things, and there was still a reflection in them. So as long as you're not taking a picture, these are great. And then the last technology type thing that I want to share with you is a free app. I say app because it is an app, but it's also a website and just like a platform service thing. It's called Google Keep. Basically, it's like a sticky note platform. So think of Pinterest, but like much more low-key, and you are the one making all the lists. It's like checklists and post-its, but in the format of Pinterest, if that makes sense. So I am planning to do a quick tutorial, walk you through all of that type of video, hopefully later this week, now that I'm home and have all the time in the world. Because I posted some pictures on my Instagram stories in the past couple of weeks of while I've been home, just how I'm organizing my to-do list and all of that with Google Keep. And I really like it because you can have it up on your computer, on your phone. There's an app. You can even get it on your Apple Watch, so you can walk around your classroom and like check things off. Well, I guess not really right now anymore. That's sad. But next year you can use it on your watch. So I really have liked it. It's free. It's really easy to use and learn how to use. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you because it's been really helpful to me in organizing like all my racing thoughts and being able to rearrange things and all of that lately since we're in this new digital learning format. So stay tuned for that video that's hopefully coming out later this week or next week. And I'm planning to include a freebie with it so that you can get the same cute font headers that I used. Okay, on to category number 2. I titled this lifestyle because I didn't really know what else to call it. It's things that I use in my life. I don't know. So the first thing that I want to share with you is another thing that my mom got for me for Christmas, but this one I didn't start using until the last like 2 weeks. I know, wasn't my mom really on it for Christmas this year? She rocks. Love you, Mom. So she got me this coloring book for Christmas. It is by Paige Tate and Company. They have an Instagram page and an Amazon page, so you can look for them there. So this coloring book like I said, got for Christmas, but I did not even open it or honestly remember that I had it until these last couple of weeks when I've been at home with lots of time on my hands. So I'll show you a couple of the inside pages that I've done so far. This is one, for example, do more of what makes you happy. I'll show you another one. bloom with lots of succulents. Celebrate today. Today is the day. As you can tell, I like to start them but not finish them. The best is yet to come. I will finish them, I just haven't yet. So anyway, this one is called Color Crush Choose to Shine. There's two different versions of this. There's a basic and a premium. The basic isn't actually called basic, but the premium is called the premium edition. So basically the difference between the two is that the premium edition is a little thicker. The reason for that is that it can lay more flat when you're coloring on it, and also the pages are a little bit thicker so that the markers don't bleed through at all. This actual version is closer to about $15, I think, but this same company makes a comparable version that is less than half of the price. So if I were you, I would go with that one. I linked both of them in the Amazon list for you so you can decide which one you want, but essentially the basic version just is more like a normal like kids coloring book format, of that it is thinner on the sides and the paper is not as high quality, but I still have really enjoyed this and I think that you guys would too. I actually ordered some of these for some other friends through Amazon and had them delivered to their doorstep or their mailbox, and I think that they've all really enjoyed them. So get one and you can color with us too. The main thing that I have been using to color with is the Crayola Super Tips markers. I of course will use the Papermate felt tip flare pen sometimes too, but I've mostly been using these Crayola markers. Look at these beautiful colors, y'all. Aren't they so pretty? So these are the Crayola Super Tips markers. And I originally got this set off of my Amazon wish list for my classroom from a family friend. And when I had the opportunity to go back to my classroom last week for a little while in the morning to gather anything that I needed, I knew that I wanted to bring these home, whether I was going to be making anchor charts at home or just coloring. I wanted to make sure I brought these home. So I linked two different sets of markers for you guys. I linked this exact set that has 80 markers in it for $18, but that one says on Amazon that it's out of stock for the next like 2 weeks. So here's the thing. This is definitely the best deal, the 80 markers for $18, but if you don't want to wait, I linked another option for you that's 50 markers for $15 or $16. So I linked both of them. You can decide based on what you need. I almost just dropped all of them. Let me close them up real quick. Okay, the next thing I want to share with you, to be 100% transparent, I have not been the best about keeping up with this, but this is my public accountability. You're all my new accountability partners. This is my public accountability that I'm going to get better with this. So I ordered this in December 2019 with the hope that I would really be on it in the new year of 2020 and record what I was doing every day. I haven't done the best job with this so far, but especially now that I'm home, I think this is going to be a great thing to look back on in the future. So essentially what it looks like is, let me turn to today's date. So essentially it's a little tiny book and it's got the number 20 with the date and then you fill in the year. So ideally I would write 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 so that I've got it for this year and the next 4 years. And then it just gives you some space to write what you did that day. So like I know I have in here like the day that I accepted my very first job last year teaching kindergarten, have like a dinner with some friends that I went to, my mid-year evaluation, like things that are in the everyday grind, but that in 5 years I'm going to want to look back on and remember. This is like the original time hop, you know, the thing on Facebook that brings back old pictures. This is like the OG time hop. So like I said, I haven't done the best job at keeping up with this, but I really am going to try harder to get better at this in this new season. So this is a little less than $13 on Amazon. And I thought it was really pretty because I love everything with flowers. As if you don't already know that about me. Okay, the next thing that I'm going to show you, hold on, I need to clear off my lap because I've been stacking up everything that I've told you about in my lap. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Next, I wanted to tell you about some shoes that I got from Target that I've been loving. These are the Shade and Shore brand by Target. This is the rose gold color of them. They're only $15. But the reason that I really am loving these is that they down here are rubber. And so if you step in something yucky, there's been a lot of times that I just like wear them into the shower and rinse them off and then put them out to dry like in the sun. So they're cute and they're actually really squishy and comfortable. So I have really enjoyed these shoes. So yeah, get some shoes and then we can match. I am going to go wash my hands because I just touched shoes. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And then I have two more things to tell you in this lifestyle situation. So the next one is a devotional book that I am loving. It is called Embraced by Lisa TerKeurst, I think is how you say her name. I really love her, but I never know how to say her name. I'm pretty sure it's TerKeurst though. So essentially, it's my favorite color, so you already know that I had to get it. But essentially what each day looks like is a scripture, a little tiny bit of reading, and then a short little prayer. So definitely doable in the first few minutes of the day. And I always really enjoy her perspective on things. So this is only $9 on Amazon. So definitely go get one for you and your friends. I gave this as a Christmas present to a lot of my friends this year. So I definitely would recommend that you read this because I think you'd really enjoy it. And get some for your friends too, because it's only $9. And it's a really nice hardcover, like linen cover. Okay, the last thing for lifestyle this month is a music album that I have really enjoyed listening to. So I have followed this artist, his name is Torrin Wells, for a long time. Even back when he was in a band called Royal Taylor, I was like an OG fan, but now he is doing things on his own solo career, and he just put out an album in the last month or so that I have really been enjoying. It's a good mix of calm worship music and more upbeat things that you'd hear on the radio. So I've really been enjoying that, so you can stream that wherever you get music. This is a picture of his album cover. I can't play the songs for you because copyright issues, but this is what it looks like. Go stream it somewhere. Okay, that's all that I have for lifestyle this month. It kind of feels funny even calling it that, but if you have a better suggestion of what I should call this section, let me know. I am hoping to share more books and podcasts with you in an April favorites video next month because we officially are out of school for the entire month of April. We've already been home for 2 weeks. We're on week 3 right now. And we were just told last night that the very earliest that we will be going back to school is May 4th, although that is probably unlikely at this point that we'll be returning at all. We'll talk about those feelings another day. For now, we're just happy and talking about my favorite things. So anyway, why I was saying that is that I am planning to be spending a lot of time reading and listening to podcasts and all of that in this next month while I'm home and have a lot of free time. So I'll have more things to share with you next month. For the food category, I only have one thing to share with you, but it's probably my favorite thing out of everything I'm sharing with you today. I got this Air Pop popcorn thing from Marshall's for about $5 like 2 months ago, and I've literally used it almost every single day since I bought it. So essentially it's silicone and it's collapsible. I'm not gonna do it right now, but it's collapsible. So then what you do is take these kernels that you can get anywhere, and I the first couple times measured them, but now I've learned that just pouring a little single layer on the bottom is the perfect amount. And then it comes with a vented lid that you set on top. And for my microwave, 2 minutes has been the magic amount of time that it all gets popped and none of it burns. But I really enjoyed this because it's healthier than normal popcorn and it's way cheaper. A bottle of this size lasts me for several weeks with me eating it as a nighttime snack almost every day. So this is definitely a cheap and healthy-ish snack option while we're all home right now. So like I said, I got this one from Marshall's for $4.99. but I found the same company sells them on Amazon for less than $10. When I very first found it, it was $9.99, but since then Amazon has dropped the price down, I think to about $7.99 or $6.99 right now. So it's pretty comparable to what I bought it for. And I have really, really enjoyed this as a snack. So go get you one. Okay, and then 2 more categories left. The next one that I want to share is beauty and just some of those types of favorites that I have really been enjoying lately. So the first thing I want to share with you is this makeup brush shampoo by Eco Tools. So I said that funny. Eco Tools is how you say that. So this has kind of fluctuated in price since I very first bought it on Amazon, $4.99. So that's definitely a good deal. So what you do with this is it just spit all over me. That doesn't taste good, in case you're wondering. Okay, well, I'm not gonna open it, but essentially what you do is you just squeeze some out onto either a plate or like a silicone brush mat that you can get for really cheap at a lot of places, and you just rub your brushes in it. I have to do it several times to get all the makeup off, and also the more spread out you do your cleaning. So for example, if you wait like a month in between cleaning your brushes, you're gonna have to do it more times to get all the stuff off. But if you do this like weekly, then it won't take you as many times, if that makes sense. So typically I do mine every 2 or 3 weeks, or when I remember, if we're being honest. And I have to do them like 6 or 7 times to get everything out. So I just squeeze this on. Oh, it's so sticky because I got it all over the lid. I don't know if you can see it, but I like spilled it all over. So you just rub it and then you clean under running warmish water, upside down brush, get the soap off and then do it again. So I've enjoyed that for it only being $5 too. My next beauty favorite is this OPI nail polish called Aurora Borealis. I have my toes painted in this right now. It's one of my favorite shades. That's just a really good all year long color to use, but especially for springtime. So I linked this in the Amazon storefront as well. It's about $10 for the bottle, which is what OPI pretty much always costs. I just think it's a pretty color. And then the next thing is a mask by a company called BeautyCounter. Let me preface this by saying this product is really expensive. I got it when it was on a really good sale, and they do sales sometimes, but it's expensive. This company, BeautyCounter, has all clean beauty products. They, you can go read more on their website. I don't want to misquote exactly what they do or believe or any of that, but I have really enjoyed a lot of the products that I've started to use from them, and this one is by far my favorite. So it's the purifying charcoal mask. So I was thinking about taking a time lapse of this like on a part of my face so you could see, but then I decided that that's gross and you probably wouldn't want to see that. But essentially what it does is you put it on and you leave it until it hardens. It gets lighter as it dries, so you know when it's ready, and it like sucks the junk out of your skin. It's like gross, but also satisfying at the same time. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't do this super often, but when I do, I'm always really glad that I did because it takes a lot of yucky stuff out of my skin. So I linked this down for you in the description box too. This one is normally I think around $40, but definitely get it on sale. Wait to get it on sale because teacher salary, we don't have money for that. The next thing that I want to share with you is earrings. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you because I already know that y'all will ask. These that I'm wearing today are by Erin's Ink Clip Art. I bought them at the Get Your Teach On conference last year. She does have an Instagram page and a website, but I think that these are pretty. But the earrings that I wanted to share with you, I just got a couple of weeks ago because I stumbled upon their page when I was looking for some small businesses that I could support during this current pandemic, and I came across a website called Copper and Quinn that's based out of Texas, and I love them. All of their earrings are $10 or less. A lot of them are less than that, and any orders over $20 ship for free. So if you get 2 pairs of earrings, you get them shipped for free. So in my very first order, I'll show you all 3 that I got. But these are my very favorites. They're brushed metal, gold. I don't know if you can really see, but they're super, sorry, I guess I probably should have worn these for this video. They're super lightweight and just very delicate and pretty. And these are like some of my very favorite earrings that I've ever had. They're so nice to wear and just pretty, and I love them. They match everything. The other two pairs that I got are these gold ones because I thought they were just like a pretty statement piece. And these were actually originally how I found Copper and Quinn, because I saw someone else post wearing these and I was like, where did you get these earrings? How cute are those? So cute. Yeah, I'm really excited about those. I haven't obviously worn them yet, but these are my favorite earrings. So I linked these specific ones down in the description box, but you can check out their website and see other ones that you love. If you're watching this video close to when I'm posting it, around March 31st, they are having a big sale right now to get rid of their older collections so they can get ready for spring and summer. So I actually just placed an order on Saturday of like 9 or 10 more pairs of earrings that are supposed to be arriving today or tomorrow. So I'll show you guys those next month too. And I ordered an earring holder from Amazon that's supposed to arrive today so that I can organize all of them. So I'll keep you updated on those. But Copper and Quinn is a really great website for earrings that are cheap, nicely made. You get them really quick, small business, highly recommend. Okay, the last beauty thing that I want to share with you is this really handy dandy thing called a Spatty. It's a spatula for beauty products. Mind blown, right? My mom got this a long time ago, like a lot of years ago, but it's awesome. I use it all the time, and so I wanted to share with you guys. So essentially the pack is $11 or $12 and it comes with two. It comes with this long one and then one that's maybe this, like from here down long. So you can use this one for like body wash, shampoo, all of that. So essentially you stick it when you're in the end of the container, you stick it and scrape, and then you can use it. And then the shorter one I have used a lot in my foundation. So when I'm at the end of a container of foundation and the pump won't get any more out and I'm trying to like pour it, I've used the smaller one to scrape out foundation and get an extra week or two out of a lot of the bottles. So these come in a 2-pack for about $12. So I linked that down for you too. All right, last but not least is the classroom section. Moment of silence, please. On a more serious note, I know that a lot of us are out of school right now, if not everyone out of school right now. Some of you maybe for the whole rest of the year you know already. Some of you it may still be unknown what the future holds. Like I told you a few minutes ago, my school's current plan is that we're going back on May 4th, although I kind of feel like that's probably not going to happen. So we'll see. So anyway, all of that to say, I thought about not including this section in this month's favorite video because none of us are in the classroom right now. But then I was thinking about it and I was like, well, a couple of the things I was going to share you could use at home anyway if you're prepping like for next year or anything like that. So I took out most of the things that I was going to share with you that were classroom related just because they're not relevant right now. I'll share them at a later date, I promise. So for today, I just want to share with you two things that you can have at home that I have really been enjoying in this past month. So the first thing is something that I made to send to my students. When I first found out that we were going to be out of school for at least a month, I decided that I wanted to send them mail to just tell them that I was thinking about them and that I missed them. And I was trying to think of a creative idea of something that I could include. And then the long distance hug was born. So cute, right? So I made these hands with a doodle font by A Perfect Blend Teaching. And then I made these little tags to go with them too that say sending you a long distance hug. And then I folded up a little piece of paper and taped it on the back side of both of them. So I made this into a freebie for you guys. So I linked the freebie down in the description box. But then I also have a tutorial in my Instagram highlights about how I put this together. So I printed the whole page of these hands and then I used a 2.5-inch circle punch to cut these out. And yeah, so anyway, the tutorial on my Instagram highlights walks you through how to put these together. And the picture that I originally posted on my Instagram page of these got reposted by Target teachers. I was so excited, like so excited. My mom came up to me and she was like, "Did you see what Target teachers posted today?" I was like, "No, what?" And then I went and looked and I was like, "That's me!" So that was a really fun surprise. Okay, you made it this far. I'm so glad you're still here because this is my favorite thing just about ever. I know I said the HP Instant Ink is one of my favorite things, but this is like a close second. Y'all already know that I love my Scotch Pro laminator. It's not in this box right now. I couldn't lift that with one hand that easily. I'm not that strong. So y'all already know that I love my laminator a lot, but there's a supply that I use even more often that I love even more than my laminator. That is my Fiskars paper slicer. It's awesome. So essentially what it is it's a paper slicer. And you put a piece of paper in. Also, I tried to demonstrate this just a second ago, like standing up and showing you, and it did not work. So I'm gonna take a clip to show you in just a second. But essentially what you do is you lift up this part, put your paper in, and then you slide the blade. I couldn't think of what it was called. So the reason that I love this is because it cuts such straight lines. And then you probably can't see right now, but this little wire type thing lets you see exactly where the blade is going to cut, so there's no guessing about exactly where it's going to be. So I love this paper cutter. It's the best. I linked it in my Amazon list, but it says that they're out of stock and they don't know if or when any will be back. So the link that I put down in the description box for you is to Michael's, I believe. You can get this at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. It usually runs around $25, but you can always use a 40, 50, 60% off coupon off of one regular price item to get this, which is what I did. I originally just had one of these and I was taking it in my backpack from school to home and back literally every single day. So I decided to get a second one. So I got mine, I think from Hobby Lobby, and I used the 40% off coupon on it. So it made it a little less expensive. And the great thing about this is that if you take care of your actual paper cutter, you can replace the blades whenever they get dull. So it just pops in like that. And then you can buy packs of replacement blades on Amazon for pretty cheap. The cheapest I've ever seen them is $5 for a 2-pack. The most expensive I've seen them is $10 for a 2-pack. I bought this pack for $6 for the 2 of them. Right now I think it said that they're $7 or $8 for the 2-pack, which is still a pretty good deal because in the craft stores they're more expensive than that. So these blades you can get on Amazon, so I linked those down below for you. But this I would recommend maybe getting from another store since you can't get it from Amazon right now. It is the best. Like, I love it so much. Okay, I think that's all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here all throughout my first year. I feel so lucky and thankful and blessed to have this incredible community of educators, family, friends, people, all of you. You are amazing. And last thing before I go, I get messages all the time saying, hey, I followed your YouTube channel for so long, but I didn't know you were on Instagram. Surprise, I'm on Instagram. I post on there pretty much every day. I'm active a lot on there. Even if I don't post every day, I'm always on there replying to messages, posting stories, quick tips and tricks. It was more of like my daily classroom life. Now that's not really the case since I'm not in the classroom, but it's still where I'm the most active. So I would love for you to come follow me on there. I just am blown away that I have so many people in my little corner of the internet that I get to love and talk to and encourage and hopefully inspire a little bit and just be a friend too. So that's enough talking for me for today. I hope that you found some new things that you would like to try in this new season that we're in of being at home. So yeah, these are just some things that I love. So anyway, if you use any of the links down in the description box to order any of these items, I do get a small percentage of the money at no extra cost to you. It's just like a bonus to me for referring you. So if you do end up ordering any of these things from Amazon, I would love if you use those links below. Okay, I think I'm signing out for today. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!